All right, thanks for the question here. It's how can I set up my profile on Upwork to stand out for jobs? So the best way to stand out in Upwork, because it's such a competitive marketplace, is really just come in above and beyond, or just come off like the expert in your field, and that's really going to stand out, especially to have those kind of quantifiable measurements and show, like, when people come across my profile and they see, I'm crossing the 7-figure mark on Upwork, they're like, holy shit, this guy's, committed and he works a lot. And he's not just kind of in and out type of guy, doesn't follow through with things, because that's realistically most of the people on the site, sadly to say, just aren't top tier or fully committed, or don't execute properly, or don't know a lot of different things, but kind of stay niche into certain aspects. So they're kind of unreliable in terms of having them complete full scoped projects themselves. So I think to stand out, I think that my profile stands out because it's just like, I do a lot of things, and I do a lot of things well, and I have a lot of reviews, and I have a lot of data on myself, and I try to provide a lot of information. So, people that are visiting my profile can stay there for a while because I have a lot of videos, I have a lot of portfolio items, I have a lot of reviews to read, I have a lot of information about what I do, the different types. I'm constantly working on it. This isn't something that I just did in one day and then I never looked at it again. Some things, like the video that I have on there, I haven't really touched. There's copy in there I haven't really touched, but I try to add on things. Where I spend my time mostly is in the portfolio section, maybe making Loom videos about the stuff that I've done in the past, and this really helps get across who you are. So if clients are watching that, it pre-qualifies them. So by the time they do maybe pick up the phone and call you or set up an appointment with you, they already have an idea about who you are. So it's a nice way of filtering out people that you typically wouldn't even drive with to begin with, like right off the bat. They won't even want to talk to you. So it's nice that there is that information out there that kind of filters their own people out. This saves everybody's time, and by the time we actually get on the phone, it feels more friendly. It's already warmed up. So build to that, keep thinking about that. Like, I'm building a relationship with someone without even talking to them. Think about it in those terms. Like, if someone's visiting my profile, what's going to make them feel the best way about me? What's really going to cause them to be like, okay, this is something, maybe I don't even need this person right now, but if there is another gig in the future, like, I may talk to this dude because he knows what he's talking about in a lot of different areas, and some of which may be helpful now, but since the projects and what the gigs that the clients are posting on Upwork typically gets bigger and bigger. Like, they start with something small, maybe like content here and there, but then they're like, okay, this works really well. Let me get my whole page developed. Let me get my whole marketing strategy developed. Let me get this, that, and the other thing. Let me have multiple teams. Let me get my web apps built through here. Let me get, so it really is like an infection in a sense. Like, you don't go back from this. You start to hire more and more. So, I think that the more you can get out in front of people, the more information you can get out in front of people, the better it's going to be, and then it's going to convert higher because they're going to have a more refined, better relationship with you. So hopefully that answers that question. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.